What's going on, everyone? It's your boy 3MG. We are back with another video. Now this could be my top 5 improvements / upgrades that Live 19 has over 18. Most of you have been asking me tons of questions in the DMs regarding, its ball physics. Has the game been improved? What's been fixed? Anything new? So I'm here to answer a lot of why I feel like this game has improved gradually over 18. Now first I want to talk about the graphics. That's number 1. Now just to get this out the way, they're still utilizing the Ignite engine, which was solely built for this type of game. If you guys don't know, UFC 3 is using the Ignite engine and it looks amazing. You guys need to chill out with the whole Frostbite conversation. That doesn't make any sense. This game ain't a large scaled game. It makes sense for FIFA and Madden. So once again, anyone who's assuming that the engine is going to improve the game, that's false. Everything in terms of just how clunky the game felt, listen, that's one of their main concerns. The clunkiness of Live 18. Why does it feel stiff? Frostbite is not going to help that. So just let me get that out the way. But yes, the graphics of the game, the textures, the player models are looking extremely good in this game, with the exception of several players that we have mentioned and let them know, you need to fix this ear looking kind of crazy, but last year there was a lot of issues. Some of the players look hungry. Some of them look like they was about to die, like dead serious. Some of the players look like they haven't slept for days. Some of the hairstyles look fucked up. So the fact that Live 19 has really stepped it up and improved that, and look at the character models now. They're gonna start releasing screenshots soon for you guys to check them out. They look really good. Now over time, they're obviously gonna be revamping them, really improve some of that. So I can't wait to see more of that. Players are easier to identify. The courts are looking good. The lighting system utilizing the Ignite engine looks great. Of course, the audience, the interaction, everything is looking good. That's what I'm really liking about this game, is the fact the overhaul in graphics and textures. When you guys see the court, you're gonna be like, holy shit, it looks really good. Number 2 is gonna be the story, which is the league, the streets, and it's just been a huge overhaul on the amount of content, which allows you as the player to reach your pinnacle in your career, becoming a superstar in both the league and the streets. Now with Live 18, it has some cool challenges, some cool gear to earn, but it had the same text combos, and I really never had any rewarding end goal. Like, it got kind of boring after a while. I just wanted to go up against people in head-to-head. This revamp is gonna allow you to make a stamp in your career where it matters the most, achieving goals, recruiting members as you go from country to country, utilizing the team that you built to compete against your friends for bragging rights. They're also adding back the 3v3, and I'm sure they're going to add back 5v5, and now you can change your player traits and the icons on the fly, which is pretty cool because you want to make sure that you go up against your opponent and you want to match up probably his build. Number 3 is character creation. NBA Live 18 introduced their level of character customization with a select few of build archetypes, skill traits, gear, tattoo, and trendy hairstyles, pretty much creating this foundation. And now with NBA Live 19, they use this foundation to create and follow up with a more in-depth creation system that matters with every select build and archetype. Now don't get me wrong, traits were cool to grind for in NBA Live 18, but I didn't really care about them. I felt like my two-way defender was just a beast overall, so I never really looked into the trait system. Some people realized that some of the archetypes were OP and not really as unique anyways. This overhaul of customization now allows players to uniquely create a build, equip the new features and elements to their archetype. For example, you can make a point guard, but using the new icon system, you can mimic a legend's playstyle or a current player's playstyle with a mix of your own set of assets. This creates a mixture of content and variety to choose from. Now players can go off in depth, competing online in both the streets and the Pro-Am using their unique build. In addition to that, there's new gear, hairstyles, tattoos, and some more surprises coming soon, which your boy can't really say. Now number 4, I'm gonna have to say, is the mechanics. That's probably the biggest improvement thus far with this game. But let me start off by saying this. I've been getting tons of questions about Live 19. I'm kind of shocked because most of them was actually about how the game's mechanics feel. How were they improved? Does it feel stiff or whatnot? I thought I was gonna get questions about, oh, do they have a park mode? Does it have an online or open world mode? Shockingly enough, no. I was getting more questions about concerning parts of the game as far as the mechanics. But let me be the 100th person to tell you that they reskinned and added a whole new skeleton model that fits properly into each player body, which not only fixed the issue of the likeness, but overall animations. You guys remember previous Live titles, the players looked like they were in the stage of evolution. They looked goofy. Some of them looked like they had back surgery and the shit was a total failure. It looked bad, y'all. I'm sorry, Live, but y'all had to get this work. Like, it looked bad. It looked bad, and because of how the mechanics were and the old assets added into the game, it kind of made it difficult to sham guys somebody, to really perform some of these dribble moves. Even if they had the technology, it just never worked. It was pretty much clunky, and as you went up to the basket, you had weird jump offs to get to layups. The way it felt when you took a shot kind of felt kind of weird. I didn't really enjoy that part of the game, and that's the most important part, and that's the mechanics, how the game feels, the animations. Now as they revamped everything, added a whole new skeleton model into the players, new assets to the game feels so smooth. I'm dead serious. If you get your hands on a demo, if you're able to play it, you're gonna be like, whoa, they actually fixed it. Like literally, nobody looks hunched. A lot of the animations are extremely smooth. They made sure to add some cool dribble move animations to get you out of tight spots. It's really smooth. Now, don't get me wrong, there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. I ain't gonna sit here and say, yo, look, they're the best ball game. They need to get a lot of work done. But one of the most biggest improvements that I've seen so far is the mechanics. I could not believe how good it felt to go up and down the court to cross someone over. Whether or not they may need to tune down just you crossing everyone over, but the fact of how smooth it felt. It didn't feel clunky, it didn't feel weird, it didn't feel outdated. It felt really good as you was handling the ball. Shit was really dope. The interaction with the crowd as well as your teammates is dope. Say you took a three, you caught the foul, but I guess you faded into your teammates. They react to that, man. They grab you, they pick you up, all that dope shit. You know, it's the small detail that people really learn to appreciate. Now, they also have a mentality meter, which pretty much replaced the hot meter, I guess, when you get hot and you start shooting from everywhere on the court. But this mentality meter is super important because depending on the type of build that you have, if you want to be a passer, if you're someone who's fast on, good on fast breaks, the way you register on offense or defense, it can improve all those skill sets. It's not really as OP either. You have to really earn it in the game by taking good shots, maybe contesting some good shots, maybe playing good defense. Your mentality meter really matters the most. Yo, lastly, is that damn invite system in head-to-head, my guy. Yeah, well, you know what? Did they confirm that? I don't even know if they, yo, man, they better have that. Yo, that's my fit. That's number 5. Can you believe that they did not have an invite system in Live 18? I had to do countdowns. Countdowns. No, add that freaking head-to-head invite system. I'm a tournament kind of guy. I want to host tournaments. I want to make sure that when I'm live streaming, I can get a bunch of subscribers, a bunch of my boys. We can have this invite system, man. So yeah, that's gonna be my number 5 because I believe they're gonna have this invite system, and if they don't, yo, I'm gonna be emailing them like, yo, y'all better add that button because we need it. All honesty, that's my top 5 upgrades and improvements that they've done over from Live 18 to Live 19. I think you guys are gonna be very pleased. But of course, if I get my hands on this game again and I encounter any issues, I have no choice but to really mark it down, man. I gotta let them know because I'm telling you, I don't want to be the reason. I don't need you guys coming back to me like, yo, you're a freaking liar, you this, you that, you bullshit. Nah, man, I had tons of issues with this game, don't get me wrong, and we reported it. But I had so much fun at the same time. That's all I got though. If there's anything else you want to know, please ask me in the comment section below. But it's your boy 3MG. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, of course, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.